Hi. 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 I think I changed the date for you. Yes, yes, Michael, you. You. Yes, you. Alright, I dropped it. You know, today's gonna be, a harvestable day. Um, why aren't you connecting? You're like there. You're over here. You ready? Connect. Go. X. Put that all away. Because when I blow up. And I've been listening to some music before, like, coming onto here. I had to. I mean, it's just one of those things. Every now and again, I gotta get into the... Hey! What's up? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting ready tomorrow. Well, actually, I won't be on until, like, Sunday. We're going down on a trip to Tennessee. Taking 2 out of 3 of the kids with us. We're gonna go down there, party a little bit, have some fun. You know what I'm saying. It's about that time that we just get away for the world. You know? It's like, if you don't get away, then you're gonna, like, mentally, like, get away. And I figured I'd do this on the right, accord. After the winter I've had, and after like 200 and something hours, almost 300 hours overtime this winter, that's just that work type deal. That's not counting the time that I spent with the fire department. That's not counting like all these other times of working and all that. It's not counting any of that. This is just actual like paid work. I mean, the wife and I are exhausted. She's been like doing all this overtime on cakes and everything. I mean, we've been like really working hard trying to earn up some money so we can go on this trip and everything. And finally, it has happened. So, I mean, this is how this is how it's got to be, you know? We've got to, like, get out of here for a little bit. Sunday I should be back on. No big deal or anything. It's just we're taking a vacation. We're, like, shut off the phones except to take pictures. So all these calls that we're getting and everything, we're just gonna forget it, you know? It's for our mental abilities. Don't worry, I mean, it's we've been through a lot this year. We have. We're in the process of rebuilding our house. We in process of like buying a boat and everything so we can go on family vacations that's closer by than what we usually do. What else is kicking out? Like I said, we've been like extremely on the run 24/7. And we finally decided, hey yo, it's that time. We need to take a break. I mean, I told my foreman at work, and he's like, well, you know. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't care. You should work this time here. I'm like, nah, dude, no. Oh, man. So, here we go. NF search or whatever. Or NF when I grow up. What else? Tom McDonald I was listening to, 99 Red Balloons, Omnia, what is that dude? Stick That in Your Country song. Luke Bryant, some of him. Who's that one guy? You can't buy happiness, but you can buy a boat. Johnson or something like that's his last name. And I listen to so much music, and it's so diverse. Like, I'll listen to Five Finger Death Punch 1 minute and then go right into country the next. Yeah. I learned how to be very... How's my farm on here? Well, my farm on here is like going. I mean, you give me a minute on, I'll give you a little show about it. I just want to get the like basic headland done on here. I think the basic headlands are going to be fine. But I switched my hours on here because I now work from 7 to 3 area. But my days are probably going to get longer because I guess I'm getting training in the Widener. Yeah. I'm getting trained in the Widener. So when I'm doing work, I can widen things. Guess that makes sense. Ooh, look at how nice this is. But, I mean, I got a buddy coming over probably on like Monday, Tuesday area. And what he's going to do is he's coming over and we're going to go over to my parents' house type deal. And I talked to him for a little bit and he said, yeah, he'll plow it out. So I'm going to get my little vegetable garden at home here going. What else is there? There's a lot going on actually. Yeah, you see, I actually bought a bunch of stuff. Look at this. I got my trucks and everything. Ain't that awesome? Yeah, move forward. Okay, got this. Here's my new tractor that you might not have seen yet. Oh, yes. Here we go. I think you've seen my cow shed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you've seen my cow shed. But, I mean, I've been doing some work over in these areas. Whoa. I forgot that the pasture's out back. Getting all this area here done. Got that field put in too, so I got 3 new fields. And I mean, they're decent sized, right? Right. So I'm looking at it. They got some size to them. Oh, dude's 80% filled. Oh well, he'll hold on for a second. Got this new building in. Ain't that kind of cool? Got this new building in. Ain't he kind of cool? Got this new building in. So I got my grain mill, my bakery over there, and over there is for my like fabrics or whatever. Now where did I put my trailer? I had a trailer. Did I seriously lose it or something? Oh, is that it right there? Hiding on me. I see. You're hiding. I mean, yeah, like I said, behind my parents, they let me take over an acre of their land. I mean, they got 2 acres, so I take over the back acre and I put down like corn, stuff like that. Then it's like I'll give some to my parents for giving me the land type deal. And then I give some to my buddy because he buys the seeds and stuff and he helps out with it. Um, and then some goes to my family and I. I make whatever I can with it, just try to do my little thing because, well, it's my little thing. I do it just to do it. I mean, I'm not looking to become a millionaire or anything off of it. Coffee break. But yeah, I mean, I just have fun with it. That's why I do it. It's just something. I mean, it forces the kids to get off of the game systems. It forces us adults to be outside and, like, deal with the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's that back and forth. Everybody's got to, like, participate. And that's one thing I do honestly like about it. It forces everybody to participate in something that can be, like, family oriented, and it, like, helps everybody out. Like, the kids and I are gonna do our vegetable seeds here soon, and that's what they got for their birthdays. A buddy of mine and his wife is like, you know what? We're sick of giving out traditional birthday gifts. We're not doing it this time. And their birthday gift happened to be like dirt and seeds and all that. So the kids can actually be like, yo, I did something. But yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I can be that douchebag that, is ready to fight with anybody in a heartbeat and take whatever I have to. But if people are good to me, I mean, it's like unwritten rule, You should be good right back. Hey, if you're going to help me out, I want to help you out, And that's how I see it. Holy crap, this guy's filling up a lot faster than what I thought. I might need a bigger combine later. But first of all, I gotta get all this straightened out. Get all this going. I mean, I've been doing a lot of the factory work. For the simple fact is the factories bring in long-term money. In other words, I work the field once, and I'll get paid day in and day out. That's how I'm looking at those. I work an area once, deliver a product. The product gets delivered to this place and this place and this place. And then it's like, I make a ton of money off of it. I just have to wait. Oh man. So that's something my father and I had a conversation about. I was talking to Dad, and I mean, me and him has been getting closer and closer over the years. We used to be really close, then my sister passed away, and it tore up the whole family, It was a car accident, and her fiance didn't make it. But we're going at this whole thing, and Dad and I, over years and years and years, would fight. And it caused stress. And then it's like everything else building up around me. I mean, I was so stressed out all the time. I thought I was having heart attacks. And I'm like, dude, I'm only like 30 years old, And I feel like I'm seriously having heart attacks. I have this serious chest pain, everything. I'm gonna stroke out and die. And then, you know what? One day I stopped caring about stuff that I have no control over. I stopped worrying about what I have no control over. You gotta put things in categories. Alright? For stress, for me anyhow, I start putting things in categories. Hey, this I can control. This is my problem. This I cannot control. This has nothing to do within anything of 100 miles of me, so why should I care? You know? And I changed my job. I changed everything about me. Everything. And it's like, you know what? I ain't got these problems. I ain't got any of this problems going on. I sit back and I do this, and it's like, you know what? I'm happy right where I'm sitting at. I don't want to do the whole fighting. I don't want to do the whole battles back and forth. I mean, my ex and I would fight constantly. My ex-wife and I would just fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. And my wife now, we would fight. Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that. That's like horrible. That brings up the whole, you know, a buddy of mine. Actually, one of them that I'm going to probably be seeing in Tennessee if everything goes right. I'll be seeing him down there in Tennessee. I was talking to him. You are so nice. You know what, Samantha? That's cool. I don't care. You don't like it? You can always go somewhere else. But don't bother me. But my buddy, I was talking to him, and telling him that I want to get with him, talk to his dad and everything, because his dad works for the military, for the R&D, for flight and aeronautics. And me and him were talking, and I'm like, yeah, I'd love to talk to your dad and all this, and tell your dad all this stuff that's going on and all these plans that I have. And he's like, that would be great. That would be awesome. I'd give you my dad's number in a heartbeat. I said, oh, okay. And I did that whole delay, like, I'm waiting for his number, you know? And he's like, I didn't tell you, did I? I'm like, tell me what? He's like, my dad passed away in January. And have you ever had that whole feeling where you're like, your heart sinks right to your feet type deal? Oh, it was a heart attack? So you know where I'm going with this whole stress thing. Stress does not help out with that at all. It's terrible. And I wish people would see that more in life. I really do. I wish people could actually fully understand that, you know, how bad stress really is. And people just don't care, it seems. But that's the same with like the fire department. I mean, with the fire department, nobody cares until it happens to you. You know? And it's like with this whole stress thing. Nobody cares until it actually happens to you. Stress is just an everyday occurrence. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but there's two separate things on it. Yeah, stress is an everyday occurrence. I'll say that as fast as anybody else, you know? But you don't have to have it at that level. stress is something that you should not have at really high levels like that. I'm putting the first load in here and probably putting the rest down over there. I notice this is why people come to see me and everything on these, is because I talk about real world things that's going on with everybody. I was talking to somebody about my videos on that. Hey, Michael, what's up? But yeah, like I said, stress is like a real thing. People don't see it. Like bullying. You see, I believe that there's the whole harassment and joking. I believe that there's the whole harassment and joking and everything, but to actually full out bully somebody is wrong. I harass people at work. I joke with people at work. I do it just to, liven up the situation. Bullying and everything is wrong, 100%. And to lose somebody, I mean, it was really weird. I don't know if you ever heard of the band Bare Naked Ladies, but it's when I lost my sister around the time that their song 1 Week came out. And this is back in, 97 area, I think. I don't even remember a day. It was in the summer, 97 area. I remember my parents coming to the door, or the police knocking at the door, my parents going downstairs, and then it's like, should we tell him or wait until morning? Oh yeah, I know what she said. And I responded back to her. My response back to that Samantha Kenny is, you know what? If you don't like it, go somewhere else. I'm not hard to deal with. I believe in the 3 Fs. If you're not part of the 3 Fs, your opinions usually don't matter. Actually, it's 4 Fs. Because I gotta add in friends. I do have some friends that their opinion does matter. But, like I said, I remember the police coming to the door or whatever, and then it's like my parents are like, should we tell him? Should we tell him? And I looked at my, sitting at the top of the stairs, and they started coming up, and they're like, well, we didn't know that you're awake. And I'm like, I'm always awake. Except for when it's time to go to school. And they're like, yeah, that was the police. Your sister passed away in a car accident. And for years, it's like I wanted to know the whole story behind it. And then I'm like, I want to face this guy, and I want to tell him how I feel, and all this, and all this. And I did that for years and years and years. And then one day I found out something. I was going to the same, this is like 10 years after the fact, I found out that I go to the same bar as him. And me and him are, like, we talk to each other. We're like friends with each other. And when I found out it was him, it's like, he's not that bad of a guy. I can't be mad at him. It was an accident. And, I mean, it just, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't know what to say. I was, like, stunned. I was dumbfounded. I was hurt. And then it's like, there's nothing I can really do about it. He's not really a bad guy. And that's when I learned I need to direct my anger in ways that it actually matters. You know? I need to do something that matters. I can't be just standing around acting like stupid about everything. So, I mean, everything went downhill in my life at that point, whatever. And since everything was going downhill, it's like I didn't know how to handle anything. I was always stressed out. I mean, everything was like twisting in my head. There's a whole long story of offshoots and different directions that everything happened in, and finally it's just got to that point where I just didn't want to deal with anything. And that's when I became, drug dependent. And then I almost lost me. Higher. So yeah, I mean, I went through all this, and it's like one day I woke up and said, I hate myself. And I actually meant it. I really meant that I hated myself for everything. And it's like, yo, I need to change. I hate who I've become. I hate the people that I'm around. I hate this. I hate that. I need to change. And in my head, I snapped, and then I changed. And now this is what people get. It's like, hey, I get some of my friends that's like, yo, where's the old you? And I'm like, you don't want that me. You don't want that me back. So we get it, talking about the old me and everything, and it's like, yeah, you're probably right. We don't want that back. I'm like, just deal with who you have now as me. And, I mean, it's more fun, more entertaining, more everything with the me of who I am now. I'm a better person than what I was. I mean, honestly, never take everything as bad. Alright? Not everything is horrible. I mean, I'm not going to say, oh, well, there's a reason everything happens, because a lot of times the reason is a bunch of BS. And people just make up that excuse just to say it. Because they don't have an answer for you. And I think that's a bunch of BS when people don't have an answer and they just make up any random crap that they can find. I hate that. Just be straightforward about it and tell me you can't think of an answer. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I changed everything about me on it. But in the long run, I kind of enjoy it now. I'm happy where I'm at. I do pretty good overall. I mean, my pay sucks where I'm at. Most of the time I work with good people, most of the time. Not all the time, though. It was 77. Dude, no, dude. No. It was like a 46 as a high here. We're supposed to have snow tomorrow. There you go. I said it. We are supposed to get snow. And you know what my answer is to work? I'm on vacation. Don't talk talk to me. Just leaving a like on my way to bed. Oh, thank you. Every little like helps. Right now I'm stuck in a rut of 176 followers. It's been like that for a little while now. I'm trying to get a few more here and there, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not on enough. Maybe I'm not cool enough. I don't care. Whatever. I got 176 and I'm happy with that so far. Wouldn't mind more, but hey, if people ain't coming, then they ain't coming. Oh well. I guess I'll get over it. Make a couple million on the videos, and hey, maybe people will start coming around. Oh, here we go. Go on it. I figured knock out, a couple fields tonight, whatever. Tell everybody about my trip that I'm going on. Tell you that I won't be on for a while. I mean, that was my basic ideas for the night. Oh, look at him go. But yeah, that was my whole basic idea tonight, was get on and tell everybody, hey, what's going on with everything. I figure I can run on here for an hour, clean up a couple fields here and there, do some basic on here. I have be putting people in time out. You know what? Don't even worry about it. You know why? You don't need to. The bots usually catch stuff, so you can just sit back and be like, hey, yo, who cares, right? I mean, a lot of people just put themselves in timeout. That's how I see it all the time. Hey, you did it to yourself, you know? I call it like I see it, like usual. Alright, let's hook up. Oh, I have 177? Well, last I read was 176. Hey, I'm down with 177. And watch how fast this goes. Holy crap. There's just the numbers on it just fall so quickly. You know? Nice part is I've got enough of this slurry to cover a couple fields. It's the nice part about having cattle. You get free fertilizer. Look how fast he goes. Look how fast these fields get spread too. Oh, about one more pass. Oh good, you completed your task. You're going to be working over here in a minute. I just need to get it finished. Here we go. Let's load this guy up. Do you like airplanes? Oh, the song? It's a pretty good song. I like the one with like Eminem and all of them doing it. B.O.B.Y. or whatever his name is. Yeah, I like that one. But airplanes in general, like a Navajo Piper or the Piper Navajo, the Aztec, which is a Piper, the Mooney M20F type designs. I don't know, a Cherokee maybe. I think Cherokees are a little bit on the smaller end. I prefer the low wings, so that knocks out the most of the Cessnas, but I wouldn't mind a Cessna 310. That's a nice plane overall. You can get the 210 that's pressurized. Yeah, you can say I kind of like airplanes. Yeah, I kind of know a little bit about airplanes. I kind of like them. I've been trying to talk the wife into allowing me to get my airplane license, but she's kind of against that right now. It's a little bit on the expensive end, but overall, I mean, I've been talking to her also about getting a boat, and so far she's been more okay with the boat. Yeah. Ain't that kind of nice when we start talking about airplanes and it's like I go on and on about it? Ooh, how about this? How about this idea for an airplane? Take something like the Mooney M20, alright? Change the wingspan where it has more surface area. I mean, like a little bit longer of wings from the fuselage to the tips, and make them a little bit wider so they go from more the front of the plane, more towards the rear a little bit more. Alright, when you straighten that out, make that a little bit longer and everything. You also change out the engines to, like, I don't know, a Mazda RX-8, something like that. That's a rotary engine. I like that idea, because then you're pushing 200 and something horsepower. When you're pushing that 200 and something horsepower still, I mean, you might get a little bit, slower speeds, but you're also looking at more better mileage on it too. Why wouldn't you like airplanes? I think airplanes are fair. Oh, fold this back up, reload it, and go in next field. Alright. Now, since this is all reloaded, or since this is all folded, I can get it reloaded. Hit the R. I mean, I should have enough slurry to do, a couple feet. Ooh. That field got done nice, though. Real nice. Good work. Open it up. Oh. And H. Take over for me. There we go. Make the most out of this. Not looking half bad. Oh man, he's almost done too. I'm not doing half bad, honestly. I'm kind of liking all this. Alright, watch him for a second. I'm going to go pour some coffee. Alright, got it. Hard work. Had to turn sideways in the chair a little bit. Well, actually just turn the chair sideways. Grab the thermos and pour. Oh. A little bit smaller than what I thought. I thought he would have had this in this pass. I guess I didn't pay enough attention. Yeah, oh well. Run up beside him, empty him off. Yeah, he is getting a little bit on the fuller end. It's been a long day. It honestly has. I hate this getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning stuff. I'm not really a morning person. This is my time to be up right here. 10, 11, 12, 1, 5. Go to bed by the time sun comes up. You know, play it like a vampire. Oh. So anyhow, I've been looking all over for a new boat. Well, a boat. I don't even have a boat, but I did get my boating license. So I've been looking all over for a boat. I found the type of boat that I want, which was like the hard part. Because I want something that has the cuddy cabin and everything, so it's like, yo, can take a nap, can go to sleep, can like go out for the weekends, can do all this fun stuff, whatever. Invite extra people over, and they can stay, you know. We can do like weekend trips. Has a shower, you name it, it has it. I'm down. Yeah. No. It's so hard to find one. Oh man, this dude's almost empty too. Luckily he's only got that little bit of a pass. But I don't know if he's gonna make it. He just might not make it. But I'll tell you what, I'm saving a lot of money by doing it this way. I'm not spending any money to do this. That's the nice part. I am honestly just getting this all done basically for free. Which honestly, free is the price for me. H. V. Oh, it's already running. Oh, Andy ran out. V. X. See how nice that's coming out, though? I mean, I'm trying to knock out as much of it as I can. I think it's kind of nice. If I can get like 2.5, 3 fields done, you just think about that. How much money I saved running this back and forth. And overall, I mean, the cows do pay for themselves. The only thing I have bought for the cows is the building. That's it. Oh, and the mineral feed. I forgot. Mineral feed too. Other than that, everything I've made myself and everything I've got my money back on. Now I'm starting to get my money back on the fertilizing. Don't start this crap with me. Yep, just drop it down and go forward. I'm going to be finishing up here in a minute anyhow. Oh, see how nice this is? Honestly. And you're done. Awesome. Next vehicle. Oh man, he started on that too? I better get out of his way. I think he's gonna miss a bunch. I better get down there and check it. Oh no, I don't think he did. I think he already hit it. I think he started down there or whatever. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so... let's start getting this all done. And start cutting around the turn. Ooh. I'm getting this done. This is nice and... I like how this is. This is nice and wide for one. And number two, it like moves with the ground. And because it moves with the ground, I mean, it don't miss. And I'm getting a lot of ground covered with this. Huh. Kinda nice to have a bunch of tractors running at once on different fields. Now to get up to the top up here. As soon as I'm done with that, I can start running back and forth again. let this take itself over, hire out a worker on it and everything, get them running back and forth, and then start fertilizing all this, get rid of all that excess slurry, and possibly pull out a couple extra dollars so I can get me another toy, which would be the manure spreader. Get a big enough manure spreader running back and forth in here, and for some odd reason, I think I'll be able to finish off my fields. That would be nice to not have to spend anything in, for fertilizer. So I've been looking into it and everything for a while. Making a house self-sustainable. And it don't seem like it's as hard as what people are putting it out to be. I think the hardest part about it is finding the property. Because, if you'd make a self-sustainable house, you know how much money you can save? The property plus the initial cost on things. But doing batteries and all that, the only thing I think that I would actually need from outside source is either wood, pellets, or natural gas. Other than that, the rest of the place would be self-sustainable. And I'm talking, all that would be for is just for heating alone. Because everything else that I would be using, like cooking, all that, would be from the yard, making methane. The whole gas methane. Yeah, I'd be making that. Which is basically the byproduct of the breakdown of organic material. Ooh, nope, didn't get it. You will hear in a second, trust me. There you go. Oh, run this over there and dump this load off too. Hey, the closer I can get that to being full, the better. I've got my bakery running on high and everything. I got eggs, milk. What else does the bakery need? Well, it needs strawberries, but I ain't got those made yet. I get rid of some more weight. Do. Yeah, spinnery. Here we go, canola oil. See, canola's about halfway. I need to make canola more often, just to keep that running. I need to bring in like 3 more fields of canola to keep that running. You don't like airplanes because you don't like being out of control. Well, if you control the plane, would you really be out of control? And that means that you wouldn't like air. Well, that you would like airplanes as long as you were the one flying it. Hmm. Your. Just your. Nothing else. You should get the fast farming mod. I mean, yeah, but I don't really want to race anything. I prefer taking my time right now. I mean, I play the game not for the speed or anything like that. I play the game for my sheer enjoyment of it. The reason why I want to do it as my enjoyment, this is my wind down period before I go to bed. You gotta think how my day was before I got to this point. I mean, a couple simple examples is, the one day before I got onto here, I almost killed somebody. Yeah. My thing is I almost ran them over with a plow truck that's weighing like 80,000 pounds. I mean, this is my relaxation type deal. I'm not in no hurry to do anything. I'm not gonna like jump to all this, hey, I need to speed up and do everything. Do the Nebraska maps. Have you been to Nebraska? It's pretty boring. The whole Midwest, honestly, is rather boring. No, I didn't try to hit the person on purpose. They crossed lanes into my lane because they hit ice. I have 6 feet of armor. Their driver's side of their vehicle actually came like into my lane, and I got a plow on the front of my truck that sticks out like 6 feet, and it's solid steel. Yeah, they could have been dead. Then come to find out, as I finish off that road, turn around and go back to the other end of it, they got into an accident, missed the turn or whatever, hit another vehicle, and then hit the bridge. Yeah, I mean, it was very this is why I play things slow. I'm in a rush all day. I'm trying to get all this done all day. I'm out in all types of weather. It might be like negative 10 degrees and I'm outside standing around shoveling or something. Or it might be 110 degrees and I might be outside in the direct sunlight shoveling. I mean, like I said, the main reason why I do this game alone is just to breathe, have some time to me. I mean, I've seen one other map that I kind of like. I'd like to do a series on it, but I at least want to hit 1 million on here, or 10 million, whatever it is. I think it's 10 million on here. And I mean, I'm not that really far away from it if you really look at it, because everything that I'm bringing in is bringing in good money now. So most of this is just wait for it to happen. Like, I could almost walk away from this and just let it go for a few days and have the money. But yeah, Nebraska, I mean, it's flat. Yeah, it's like 10 mil is the achievement. It's either an achievement or a goal I set. Because I've never actually had 10 mil in the bank before. I've never cared to play a map that long. Honestly, I fight to play on Farming Simulator a lot of the times. Reason why I mainly do it is, one, it's just fairly relaxing of a game, but two, the other main reason that I play Farming Simulator is for everybody else. I don't really do it for me. I mean, it seems like everybody else likes the game, so it's why not? V. But yes, like I said, I usually have a fairly hard time playing this game. To me anymore, it's starting to get very boring, and I'd rather be playing other games, but for some odd reason, whenever I go to play another game, nobody likes it. It's kind of almost saying that people don't like my honesty either because it offends them. It's another thing that people don't like about me. I'm too offensive of a person. Ooh. Lift. Turn. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. I'm almost out of the slurry on here anyhow. Actually, let's see what I have in like supply. Slurry 79. I got some slurry that'll last a little while then. I should at least knock out one of these fields. Ooh, yes. Oh, I thought it was gonna get stuck. I was about to say, what? Are you serious? But honestly, this ain't doing too bad. This is saving me a lot of money. You figure it's like what? Oh. Oh. Is this what I think it is? Is that a straw shooter? It is. Okay, so come into here. Come into here. I get the big bags. $2,000 for that. 5, 6, $10,000 so far I'll be saving. Close to. Roundabout. Now I get to look at these down here. Manure spreaders. How much is it? This one holds 25. 22. 20. 32? Oh. Right there. Right there. That'd be nice. And 8 meters. But I can put this on it and it turns it into 24 meters. But I bet you it goes through it really quick too. So that's 15 on top of 12, so 7, 27, 127. Don't get caught in the tree. Yep, you did. Good job. H. It's okay to be stupid, I understand. Let's fold this up. Actually, let's unfold this real quick. I got an idea. I'm just gonna run it like straight that direction. Yeah, until it runs out. So, V. And he's already a dumping. Oh man. Down to 7. 6. 4. 3. And fold it. I should get him pretty far. That's a lot of slurry I'll be using. And I mean a lot. Come through here. Got 76. I'm looking at 127 is what I need. And R, start filling. Oh, that's got to be a lot of weight in there. It really does. And I know that they stink so bad. It's enough to gag a maggot when it goes by. Alright. You know what? It's past that time of the night. It is. So, as I say every night, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good whatever it is when you're watching this video. Have fun, be safe, and you know, I'll probably be back on like Sunday night or something. So, I will talk with you all then. Good night, everybody.